Have you ever wondered what not to do at the airport before boarding your flight? Well, you're in for a treat because today, we're diving into the 12 things you should never do before taking to the skies. So, buckle up and get ready for a journey packed with valuable tips and a sprinkle of fun along the way. 1. Don't forget your identification. First things first, always, and I mean always, remember to bring your identification with you to the airport. Whether it's your driver's license, passport, or other government-issued ID, you won't get far without it. So, double-check your wallet or purse before leaving home to avoid any last-minute scrambles. 2. Avoid wearing complicated shoes. Next up, let's talk footwear, shall we? While those lace-up boots may look stylish, they're not exactly practical when you're breezing through airport security. Opt for slip-on shoes instead to save yourself, and your fellow travelers, some time and hassle. Trust me, your feet will thank you. 3. Don't pack prohibited items. The dreaded security checkpoint. Nobody likes having their bag rifled through by a stranger, right? Well, here's a pro tip. Save yourself the embarrassment, and potential fines, by double-checking your luggage for prohibited items before heading to the airport. Say goodbye to oversized liquids, sharp objects, and other forbidden goodies. 4. Avoid overindulging in food and drink. Now, who hasn't been tempted by the siren call of airport cuisine? But here's the thing, folks, overindulging in greasy, heavy foods and alcoholic beverages before your flight can leave you feeling sluggish and uncomfortable. Opt for lighter, healthier options to keep your energy levels up and your stomach happy during your journey. 5. Don't ignore flight updates. Listen up, folks. Flight updates are like breadcrumbs leading you to your gate, and ignoring them is a recipe for disaster. Keep an eye on those departure screens and listen for announcements to stay informed about any changes or delays to your flight. Trust me, it's better to be in the know than to be left in the dark. 6. Avoid crowding the boarding area. The infamous boarding gate crush. While it may be tempting to elbow your way to the front of the line, remember to respect your fellow travelers and avoid crowding the boarding area. Take a seat, relax, and wait for your row to be called. After all, your seat isn't going anywhere without you. 7. Don't leave your belongings unattended. This one should go without saying, but you'd be surprised how many people forget. Never, ever leave your belongings unattended at the airport. Not only is it a security risk, but you also run the risk of having your bag confiscated or mistaken for a suspicious package. So, keep an eye on your stuff at all times. 8. Avoid dressing impractically for security screening. Let's talk airport fashion, shall we? While those layers may look cute on Instagram, they're not exactly practical when you're breezing through airport security. Opt for comfortable, easy-to-remove clothing to streamline the screening process. Trust me, you'll thank me when you're not holding up the line. 9. Don't procrastinate at the duty-free shops. Duty-free shopping, the ultimate temptation for travelers. But here's the thing, folks, while those duty-free deals may be tempting, don't let them distract you from the task at hand. Stick to your timeline and avoid procrastinating at the duty-free shops. After all, your flight won't wait for you. 10. Avoid disregarding airport etiquette. Airport etiquette 101, folks. Remember to be mindful of your fellow travelers and avoid any behavior that might be considered rude or disruptive. Keep your voice down in quiet areas, refrain from blasting music without headphones, and always respect personal space. It's called common courtesy, and it goes a long way at the airport. 11. Don't skip the final bathroom break. The age-old dilemma. To pee or not to pee before boarding? Trust me, folks, always opt for the former. Take advantage of that final bathroom break before boarding your flight to avoid any mid-air restroom emergencies. Your bladder, and your seatmates, will thank you. 12. Avoid boarding without essential items. Last but not least, folks, don't board the plane without your essential items. Whether it's your phone charger, headphones, or a good book to pass the time, ensure you have everything you need within your arm's reach. After all, there's nothing worse than being stuck on a long flight without your favorite playlist or a good book to read. And there you have it. I hope you found these tips helpful and that they'll make your next travel experience smoother and more enjoyable. Remember, it's all about making smart choices and respecting your fellow travelers along the way. Until next time, happy travels.